What is up, everyone? Let's kick the tires and light the fires. It is the Real Reedy Show coming at you live. What is up?
How's it going, guys?
We're week like 9 or 10. Feeling good. Christmas is over. You know.
I want to say these two have really been working hard on the audio and stuff on this video, and it's sounding sweet.
I didn't do nothing, but James.
Okay, James.
It just takes practice.
This new audio this week.
We think we're just getting better.
If you like the audio, definitely leave a comment about that. Say thanks, James, for the great audio.
Oh yeah. Or you can say fuck you, James. It sucks.
Down in the comments. But yeah, while you're at it, you know, if you're here, if you're new here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel, maybe.
Well, we just got a Christmas behind us. All right, we just had Christmas. We have a new year coming around.
This is our special. This is going to be kind of our year in review show, kind of.
Yeah.
I would ask about your new year resolution, but to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck.
Frankie Valli, I wonder what his is. Frankie Valli.
Frankie Valli's New Year's resolution is to keep
going.
Keep getting that money. Keep getting that paper, boy.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
And you haters out there, man, we will say, guys, we are in all agreement on this. You are some loyal fans. We'll give you that.
We're going to start the show out this way because there's just, this is an ongoing, it's a never-ending saga, if you will, with the Frankie Valli fans. We're going to go over some of these comments and call out some of these people for their ridiculousness.
Yeah, man, you guys be nice.
First of all,
I'm just kidding.
Here's
Don't
a guy.
be nice.
You know, we do. First of all, just want to mention we do have actually a lot of great comments out there. A lot of great commenters.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Even if you're slightly off, I still love it all.
We like all the comments.
All of them.
These people, though, on the Frankie Valli thing, it's nuts, dude. As you guys can see right here, right? This freaking guy, bunch of nobodies trying to rip a legend to pieces. A big thumbs down from me, like literally.
That was just hurtful.
We were being as nice as possible.
We're on our channel just giving an opinion, and we were taken out of context at that. You weren't even listening to us. We never come. When have we really lashed out at them? But to come out with a comment, well, yeah, that's just ridiculous. But hey, it's your opinion. So hey.
Listening is not a strong skill of a lot of these people, you know.
Yeah.
I think they just read the titles and just assume things.
If you
don't actually listen to us, so
you're gonna go to it anyways if you want to go to it, despite what we say. So I mean, what is the reason here? Anyways, I'm Pat. We already introduced ourselves, haven't we?
You know, we don't need any introduction
everybody
anymore.
knows us
Screw
now.
the introduction, bro. You
Yeah.
know us. It's the Real Reedy
We're
Show.
coming into a new year, 2025.
We are Real Reedy. We are.
But you know, when everyone asks you,
yeah, okay.
well, when someone asks you what's your New Year's resolution, I want you to be honest here. And you tell them what your New Year's resolution is. Do they ever look at you like they really, like...
Do we actually
it's
believe
like,
these
yeah,
fuckers?
it's like, okay. No.
Yeah, you want to quit drinking. Yeah. You want to quit drinking. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
No, I mean, if you need a resolution just do it. It doesn't have to be... I'm just, you know, I love New Year's, but the whole resolution, sometimes
it's a bit much.
You gotta just admit just a little something.
Well, let me throw it out to you this way.
Sometimes.
Have you ever went through with a resolution? I don't think I ever have. So
that's why you just don't make them.
Well, I mean, that depends on have you ever like through the whole what is a resolution?
And what makes the
I want a
Year's-
resolution
yeah.
on how much time a resolution really is.
Yeah, and what makes a New Year's resolution so much specialer than just a regular goal, you know? Like,
Well, the problem with it is it's usually always the same thing. It's always the same
Yeah.
shit. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to lose weight, or, you know,
quit smoking cigarettes.
I'm going
We
to quit
should take a
smoking.
poll on that.
I'm going to quit drinking. Yeah, what's your New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
Let us know down in the
I
comments.
really do give a fuck, okay?
And we hope you guys make your resolutions. You know, we're not downers here. We're praying
just-
for everybody.
Honestly, we want to hear some interesting ones.
We are here
not
for
just some
entertainment.
bullshit like, oh, I want to lose weight, or want to, you know, all the boring stuff like that, like trying to better yourself. No, we want some like specific. It could be about bettering yourself, but something a little bit more creative than that.
Yeah. I agree, Brando.
You know,
We're sick of the regular stuff.
I guess resolutions are fine if you just keep them realistic, right?
A good thing about resolutions to me is you never do it.
It's no one ever.
My resolution this year is just to stay alive,
It's become really,
motherfucker.
come on, honestly, it's become a joke, kind of. It's like, that's my New Year's resolution.
Yeah, I'm gonna
you know?
do it this year.
I'm going to
Well,
do it. You know, it
I'm gonna
became
get
a
it.
joke
Well-
because so many people just say, fuck it. You know? It's just something good to say. You
New
know,
Year's
my
resolution.
New Year's resolution is maybe you should resolution it before this year.
Yeah, it should have been resolved long before
Yeah.
this year.
Resolve shit as you go. You will find a lot easier than the big old fat redo, you know?
I'm gonna put you on the spot here, guys. Do we have one? Even if it's ridiculous, let's throw one out there. One for each of us. Let's go.
Okay, I'll just.
You start this show, Jan. Tell us, what's your New Year's resolution?
Just to learn to be more positive, even when
Oh.
shit sucks.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
he
mine.
has goals. See?
Positivity
you're
is
gonna
good.
fail that one. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll fail before the end of the show, probably. All it takes is one wrong song, okay?
I really like the positivity there. Really enjoy that. You know, personally, I guess I'll share this with the audience, but mine is a boring one. You know, of the you know, trying to quit smoking. I'm not saying I'm going to do it at the beginning of the year, but I'm, you know, hopefully be accomplished within the year. So, you know, I'm not going to put that much pressure on myself, but that's what I'm doing. Pat, what about you?
I guess mine would be my New Year's. I wouldn't be so fucking sensitive. You know, sensitive people. It's just this world just can be so. And if you're sensitive, like if I'm worried about what you're gonna think about what I'm saying on my own damn show. But after some of these comments and stuff, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, there are bigger assholes out there than me.
Did that make any sense? Okay, another New Year's resolution. I will never listen to another Frankie Valli song. I said it. There, I
Hey,
said it.
that's one we can all keep there.
I will
Yes, I
never
like
listen
that.
to another one because of comments like that.
That is an easy one to keep. I like that a lot.
That's one I probably will keep.
But hey, this other guy, speaking of Frankie Valli, and back onto what we started with, these I know. These comments,
Oh, them.
these
Just to
people,
the few comments. I'm being funny. I'm really just being funny.
actually someone with
Entertaining.
with some common sense commented, retire.
That, yep.
And well, yeah, it was nice to have someone, you know, like on our side a little bit about it. So
That's simple too. I like that one. Retired.
the
I like resolution.
And one more thing on that, Gaze 945. What makes you the fucking expert, you know? You think he's calling us a nobody, but look at Gaze 945, never heard of him. So
That
Right.
was a very good comeback, Jim.
Well, that's the thing.
There's
like,
that. He already
Like,
blew
are
it.
you the counselor of the fucking
He was
world
right.
or
He said
something?
he was going to blow his New Year's resolution before the show was over.
That's all I got for that guy.
well, sometimes
Oh,
you gotta.
yeah, some people deserve it.
Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire, and I'm all.
If you're gonna
I'm all
leave a
for that.
comment on there that deserves that, but to the people with the really good comments, you know, that really they're not hateful and shit, and they're listening to us and having a good time with us. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah, no,
And
for sure.
Thank the ones that are hating on us a little bit. Thank you too.
It just goes to show you how the power of the internet and how powerful, how triggering some things can be to people.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was fun.
You just tap into it.
But guys, we got some stuff. The guy can't talk today, can't
Wow.
even think. Even the guy who can't think says something. You guys just stand there? No, I got some.
You gotta have an opinion.
We got some music news to talk about, guys. This is going to be kind of the
Music, we love
format we're going to
music.
talk about. And since this is kind of a year-end show, we have some stuff to talk about to kind of wrap up the year. So this first piece is from Variety. Spencer Boldman. Don't know who that is, but apparently there is a Ronnie Milsap biopic in the works.
Oh.
So how do you guys feel about this, Ronnie Milsap?
I'm
Think
like-
he needs a movie? Will this be like a Hallmark movie or what?
I'll let you do this one because I know you're familiar with Ronnie.
Okay, you're gonna have to. I just kind of got lost in what you were saying there.
Basically, a movie about Ronnie Milsap's life.
We got a Ronnie Milsap movie coming out. I can't imagine. I mean, is this going to be like a big movie, like the Bob Dylan movie out right now, or what?
Now I'll tell you, I want to see it. I love Ronnie Milsap. I would say, man, I don't know. That's good. I'd say it'd be a great movie because I think he has a good story, man. Everyone has a good story, right? If you look hard enough.
Hearing Ronnie's amazing story of survival, determination, and ultimate achievement.
Oh, and as far as singing and playing that piano, and yeah, he's another one that's on another planet, man, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, this little side. I don't know if a lot of people know, but
He's got a lot of hits, bub.
he's got a lot of, and he's also blind. So it's like
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like another Ray Charles movie. Like,
So he was always blind, or he like went blind?
I'm not sure, but I know
I'll
while
have to
he
figure
was
that out.
while he was a musician, he was blind. When he was famous,
Oh, okay.
he was
So
already
is-
blind.
So he is like the country Ray Charles. I didn't know that.
Yep,
Was he before or after Ray Charles?
about the same.
Around the same era.
Yeah, maybe a little later,
Okay, so we'll have to see.
70s, 80s.
It'd
So,
be
is
cool if
that
it was
the-
like a mainstream movie. Yes, this is the guy. This is the guy playing him
Yeah,
here.
who
Let's
is
pull
that?
this up.
Who is that?
This is this dude named Spencer Boldman,
Okay.
who we can figure out. He looks almost kind of like a.
Seth MacFarlane.
Well, I mean, that's just his like profile picture. I don't think that's unless that's off the movie. But anyways, yeah, I'll
Okay.
go. I'll watch it.
Chippendales. Oh, he's one of those dancer guys.
So he was a.
My wife will be watching this and she'll say, "You said you were gonna go. You want to go to that movie, right?"
So he was in like
Disney.
iCarly stuff, Disney Channel type actor.
Great.
Interesting.
Well, you haven't even seen any of his work, dude.
Yeah, I have.
But I would say that Ronnie Milsap is definitely a legend. He's a legend in his own time, man.
Have to check it out. Hopefully it'll be like a, that's a whole other discussion, right? Like, isn't it weird how some movies are considered good enough to be like a national thing, and then like some are not, and they're like, you know what I mean, just like locally released. Or what I think about a lot of the time is with like these biopics, like
You want to do a Ronnie song?
yeah, we could do that.
Let's get a Ronnie Mill.
Like
Oh, James just gave me.
like, you know what I think about, and don't
there's-
take offense to this, Pat, all right? I mean this in the nicest way possible, but you know what I'm thinking about when I think about this? There was a movie that came out, and you'll know, just a few years ago, the Kurt Warner movie,
Yes.
the American Underdog, right? Great movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great movie, but it did kind of have a little bit of like, you know, I would be lying if I didn't feel like a little bit like TV movie-ish about it. You know what I mean? Just like I don't know if it was who directed it but you know what I mean? But with that being said, though, it was not like a made-for-TV movie. It got a national release as like a major motion picture.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, who makes those decisions? Does anybody know?
You know, I don't know, and I don't know why I would take offense to that. I mean,
Well, because I was saying it kind of it kind of had a made-for-TV movie feel, which would be generally negative, but I liked the movie, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, did you like the story?
I loved the story. I loved the movie.
Yeah.
But it just felt like it just didn't feel like a motion picture to me.
Like
you know
a
what I mean?
Lifetime movie.
It felt like a made-for-TV movie. James,
Yeah.
can you back me up on this? What's your take on it? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, I loved the movie. I love Kurt Warner, but it was pretty low budget, you know.
Well, that's
all.
Well, that's what I'm like thinking of with this. Like, will it be like a mainstream movie, or will it get, you know, like a second level Hollywood treatment? Is just all I'm asking, really.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I totally get it.
It could be more of a
I think seeing that side of Kurt Warner, if he was in on it, which I think he was, but I don't ever hear him talking about it much, like on the NFL Network or whatever network he's on. I don't hear him talking about it a lot. But I know one thing, Kurt Warner, he's like the rest of those great ones, you know. When he got on the field, he's the most fierce competitor, you know, that would just competitor just like to no end. So to see both sides of a person like that is pretty awesome.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's an amazing. And by the way, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I can't give more of an endorsement about it.
Cool. Yeah.
American Underdog. Go
Kurt
check
Warner,
it out,
man.
But you know what I mean? Yeah. No,
He's
that's
the
just
man.
man. It's gonna be an interesting show today. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Rolling right along here.
Going right along, I kind of got us off track, didn't I?
No, I did. That's the thing.
But that's okay. Are you guys good with that?
When your host is off the rails,
I mean, we're musicians.
we're gonna be off the rails.
We write
today.
music, and you know, we do all kinds of shit. But if you guys don't mind us going off track on the football, you know.
Here's something I pulled up from
We're gonna do it
People,
anyway.
guys. People.com. Kristen Cavallari, not sure who she is, but apparently she felt like, she's a former Laguna Beach star, so some actress. And she's out there talking about, like, you know, giving freaking crib notes about Morgan Wallen out there to the press.
You know what?
Kristen Cavallari reveals what Morgan Wallen was like in bed as she finally
Oh my
opens
gosh.
up about their rumored romance.
That is twisted.
So
Why would you even do that?
So let's see here. What?
I mean, unless you, I mean, if it didn't work for you, just
She said he was a good guy with a big heart. She then agreed with Bunny's assessment that he was in fact a player from the Himalayas. Okay, that's a weird thing to say. I thought he was just a. Thought he was from Alabama.
Now that you said Himalayas, it puts a whole new freaking spin on it. Come on.
So, wow. She says 1,000% the mom of three said, adding he's been with every woman on the planet, and shared that she wanted an F buddy in Nashville, noting that Wallen had been just that. He's a great F buddy. He was good in bed. I
bet he fucking loves you now, huh? Oh.
She laughed with Bunny, who is married to Jelly. So apparently she said these things on Bunny's podcast, Jelly Roll's wife, apparently. See who that is?
When I go to buy a record, and I haven't done that in a very long time, but if you go and buy a record, you go up there and say, I wonder if this woman or whatever artist has fucked everyone on the planet. Come on. Who cares?
This is gossipy stuff right here.
Yeah, that's like National Enquirer front fucking page.
People with the gossip clickbait.
We are sorry we even got...
Yeah, if you worry about how fucking good Morgan Wallen is in bed or this bitch, you can just jump off the fucking planet as far as I'm concerned. Bye. Bye.
Well, that's why we're talking about it, though, because people do care.
But care about his music, then.
He's a musician, not a fucking Ron fucking Jeremy. Maybe if he was Ron Jeremy, a big porn star or something.
So why you didn't go in blind like you did? I mean, didn't you see this one coming?
It's all for money, okay? That's all I got.
People, well, I mean, but that's the thing. People care enough to click, but do they really care? That's the thing.
It's almost like the New Year's fucking resolution.
You know? Right.
It's like the most useless information I could ever...
It's just remember Will Chamberlain? He's the only player that ever got to 100 points. And he's fucked over 100 women. I mean, come on.
I mean... And I think that's being generous as far as the numbers go.
I mean, I'm just saying,
yes.
I mean, we're talking about this because you make us talk about this.
Yeah, you guys are sick and you fucking care about all this stuff. So you guys are the sick ones, not me.
You know, it's trending news for some reason, you know, and people... And that's the thing. This becomes news, right? Because this was said on a podcast, okay? Yes. Don't give me... She said this just like in earnest, like in a podcast, probably not thinking.
Yeah, then the media just takes it and turns it into this circus.
And somebody said, oh, and you know, and then they turned it into like a press thing for whatever reason. Like, why? That's the question. Why?
So if our source is wrong or our source is bad, we'd like to just do this disclaimer and say right now that it ain't our fucking fault. I've seen a lot of people just fucking talking and they say that. Has anything you said been true? Well, my sources told me. You know? They always pick up the phone.
My sources said...
It says?
My sources said. Fuck you, that's what they'd say to me.
You know, I had all these other articles pulled up, but apparently...
They just said... Fuck you, Real.
Take it down, Real.
Apparently, all these other articles that we were going to talk about are behind a paywall. So that's it.
Yeah.
They're behind the paywall?
Yeah, you got to pay $7.99 or something.
Oh, God, don't tell me. You got to pay $7.99 for the truth.
But hey, guys, we haven't done this in a couple weeks. Let's go ahead and bring this segment back. Everyone's favorite. You know what time it is.
Taylor?
Let's go. The Drift on Swift, baby. Hit it.
Swift.
All right, Taylor, I'm talking to you personally now. You need to get us some views. You ain't getting us nothing so far. You need to get us some views.
The Swift videos are getting a little bit of traction. So we need to go back to
Come
the
on,
well,
Taylor.
I think, and get a
Come
new
on,
one.
Taylor. Hey, she rocks, man.
Not as much traction as the as some other stuff we're doing, but yes.
Because they think we don't like her music or something. We love it, man. I've already said what I thought about her music. She's freaking awesome.
So we're gonna check out. Just see
So
some
what's
of
the
these.
latest?
Some of these headlines here.
How you guys doing anyway?
Just talking about her celebrating birthdays and Christmas and whatever. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce twin their way through NYC dinner date. Aw, how cute.
Busy.
So yeah,
They're
apparently
busy. The Eras tour is over, right?
the tour is over. So
she's
now
finally got some free time. Well, supposedly. Or are you still booked to the shit hill?
we can find out what Travis got her for Christmas.
Oh wow,
that's big news.
I mean,
Like, why do we need to know
I
this?
guarantee
You know what I mean?
you're never gonna find out everything that he gave her for Christmas. I guarantee it.
Probably nothing.
I don't care what source you have, because Travis is that way. He's that way. He's not gonna reveal everything, and I
Well-
don't blame him.
Well, let's pull this up here. We'll see that dinner date here in a minute. But here's, let's see here. From what I gather, it's some
And that is
sort of
absolutely just my opinion.
some sort of jewelry.
Oh
thing.
yeah, jewelry's you can't go wrong, right? Right, guy? Have any of you went wrong with jewelry?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just depends on if she leaves or not. Oh.
Well, they at least pretend they like it.
Find it at the Hawk shop 10 years
Well,
later.
now that's a different story.
So this would bring up an interesting thing here that we could talk about sometime. You know,
What do you got? What'd you dig up?
the thieves bringing, so she got this jewelry from him, apparently replacing a lot of the jewelry that happened to be like stolen from their house.
They have jewelry stolen from their house. Oh,
Yes, and there's been a series of break-ins, I guess, with NFL
very-
players.
Sincerely, very sorry to hear that.
People out there doxing their address, and then their house is either getting invaded or broken into. So this is like,
Yeah, that sucks.
but here's them out in NYC.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Well, I mean, no, seriously, sincerely.
I'm sure he's got
when I
insurance,
hear
okay?
that,
He's
I mean,
fucking rich.
I
he's
know,
got
I get it,
insurance.
James, but it still sucks.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I am sincerely sorry. I don't care that he plays football, makes millions, she does an air tour, whatever. Getting your house broke into, fuck that.
And this is, just all about, their fashion and stuff like that. The news is there's no news. Maybe that's why we haven't done the segment in a couple weeks.
Yeah, she's out
But there it is, folks.
All right, well, all right. We still love it.
Another
She'll be
great
back.
drift
She'll
on
be back
Swift.
with, and
Quick as it
Travis
could
is
be.
making a Super Bowl run.
Oh gosh, yep.
Just,
we'll have to.
we're not going to go into football, right?
We'll be subjected to that.
So what are we doing now? We're going to watch a Ronnie video?
We could get to that. We do have some viewer requests, though.
Oh, yeah, let's do a
Since
viewer
it's
request.
the end of the year, we have a couple
Yeah.
of viewer requests here. I want to dig back here. It's going to take me
We'll get it.
a
See?
second.
We care. We're
But,
watching. We read the
somebody-
comments. So when you leave stupid comments, just remember there's real people reading it. We're not robots. We're real people. We have feelings like everyone else. I didn't mean to hurt yours if I did.
There is.
That being said, fuck you. No. That's enough. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to be
can't.
entertaining. because I don't want any dead air, you know.
I can't find it.
And he can't find it means I got to keep talking, or we're just going to be sitting here like with him looking at the. We're just kidding. Anyways, yeah, leave some comments.
I'll give you a topic.
No, I'm just kidding.
Talk amongst yourselves.
No, man. Leave comments and like and subscribe if you find it in your heart. If you like these shows, you know, and if you don't, let us know. And if we can do anything to, you know.
It's amazing. I guess there's a lot of,
you know,
a lot of comments. The fact that I can't find it. I guess that's a good problem to have, right?
It's right there.
We're gonna
He found it.
Well, there was an older one.
Is this from Jeremy?
Yeah, we're gonna look up this.
What did he say? We should do a review on it.
Moccasin Creek
reaction.
Porch Honky.
What's this name of it?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. And turn the. All right, so Jeremy sent in a request, I guess, to
we got a request here, a viewer.
react to a song, and we're gonna listen to it and react to it.
Yes.
Correct?
Here we go. We're gonna bring this in.
Jeremy Birdman.
This is someone called Moccasin Creek.
Moccasin Creek.
And have you ever heard of these people?
I have not.
And apparently the song is called Porch Honky.
Porch Honky.
Right off the bat, I don't know. I'm getting like a total QAnon feel from this YouTube channel. I don't know.
A what? A what, Phil?
It's a total. I'm getting a QAnon vibe. I don't know. It's like whatever that is, you know. I don't know. I just feel like if I click a video on this channel, I might get flagged for
transported to the south or something.
I might get flagged for being in a militia or something like that. You know,
clan members or
yeah, exactly.
And Jeremy, and we know Birdman, so don't send in videos 4 minutes long. I'm just kidding.
Hey, this is almost 5 minutes, but here we go.
I'm kidding, Bird.
Moccasin Creek with Porch Honky. This apparently came out 10 years ago. So hey, you know, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and roll this here.
Roll it. Roll it.
Like and subscribe for more. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Bullshoot production. It's bullshoot.
Wow. Okay.
Is that Ronnie Paul?
Oh, shit.
Okay, right off the bat here, before we hear any vocals, first impressions. Pat, let's go to you.
Me?
Yeah. First impressions right off the bat, before we hear any vocals.
Well, just what I heard, I really like. It doesn't miss without hearing any vocals, yes, because it looks real. At least it's not like commercialized or, you know, like, okay, we don't want to. There's some shit in there that looks real, like you'd see at a fucking party, right?
Just a classic Southern rock riff there. James, what do you think?
Moving.
Yeah,
I was moving.
Yeah. It sounds like a American Woman.
Oh yeah, there you go. That has that feel to it, definitely.
It's me.
I agree.
Classic, total classic. All right, let's keep going. Here we go.
I've been known to sit on my porch all day long. Porch honky in my swing, and I ain't at a time. 1, 2, 3. One day at a time.
Porch honky, sitting on my porch swing, waiting on that sunset to hear them coyotes sing.
Beer can chicken, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tea in my beat up jeans, Charlie Minus on the 6-string, picking a tune. Tracy Stone's doing his thing, skinning a coon. Dogs on the porch laid out by my feet, and everybody's head starts bobbing to the beat. Cars drive by looking at us kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
Porch honkies ain't got no money.
Porch honkies ain't got no money, bro.
Slingshot shooting beer cans off that stump, and the black smoke coming from the smoker. Dinner time's close. Yesterday's hide hanging right on the post. Kick back, rocking chair, yeah, we keep it funky, and that's the definition of an old porch honky.
Porch honky, I've been known to sit on.
All right, so this is one of those things, man. I feel like he suggested this to us probably after watching the Jam Wayne
Yeah.
video, more than
what I
likely.
And he's released another one. I've seen something pop up on our channel somewhere where he recommended us to listen to another song. Not Wayne Jam, but they have a new song. If we want to go there sometime. But yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
In the same vein, right? This is like it's like, it's got a southern rock, but also there's a little bit of a rap influence there.
Dude, it kind of reminds me of like if fucking, who's that band from Seattle? Not Pearl Jam, not Nirvana.
Soundgarden.
Alice in Chains.
Oh, Alice in Chains.
It kind of sounds like Alice in Chains had a baby with like Rage Against the Machine during the rap parts.
Nice.
I just hear like a cool, when they're doing the singing parts, and I hear cool harmonies that remind me of Alice in Chains.
Huh.
So it's definitely more musical than Jam Wayne, I'd say.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Oh, from James?
No, just his interpretation of that. I was not expecting that.
Oh.
Very interesting. I never thought in a million years someone would get Alice in Chains out of that. No, I was thinking, Skinner. Of course. And I forgot to mention in that Jam Wayne video too, and I can mention it here though. Who's like the OG of this sound? It's got to be like Bubba Sparks or something, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Sure, there are probably people doing it beforehand, but anyway, let's keep listening. Let's see what else it's got. I'm on the fence so far. Let's keep going.
On my porch all day long, porch honky in my swing, and I ain't worried about anything. Porch honky, all I need's a big old glass of cold sweet tea. Porch honky, doing fine, living life one day at a time. 1, 2, 3. One day at a time.
Hanging out, I ain't gotta do a damn thing but sit right here all day on my porch swing. Drink a few, take a chew, kick it with my homies. Might get drunk and start acting like a donkey. Moccasins and creek.
Acting like a donkey.
Connors on the
Dude, it's just so like,
I like the raccoon.
But us a brand new song. He said, yeah, it won't be long.
Man, they look like some cool dudes to me.
Yeah, we're front porch cooling, roof covered in tin. The sun is beating down on my cowboy hat. My voice is getting hoarse, my beer is never flat. I'm looking for my rifle, I found my 45. I raised it in the air, shot it high in the sky. Nobody asked why, they just look.
Wow.
you bring up a good point, Pat. We all know dudes like this.
Yeah.
They
look like some cool ass dudes to me that can happen to play too. I must.
So I don't
say,
know what that says about us or just says about anything in general, but yeah.
It's like one of those parties you get dropped off at and you just don't know how you got there, but you just want to leave. After a couple hours, you're like, okay, I see how this is. And you just want to, this was fun. See you later.
I think they're cool as shit.
No, we all know dudes like this, and you know, I'm fine with the vibe. You know, it's I don't know, but there's so many like there's so many just like cheesy what do they call it? Just like cliches in it. Mm-hmm. The lyrics, all the cliches. They just I don't know, man.
I like the Explorer. I liked it. I liked the way because it makes me move. It looked like everyone was moving. You know.
Well, Tippa got good solid beat, good musical qualities.
Musically, I'm fine with it. Yes, but
he's just referring to the lyric content and just how cliche it is. Just how we've heard this before.
Yeah, but everybody, like I was saying before, you start categorizing country music. But I was hearing what I was hearing in this that I didn't hear in the other one was they put a little, if you listen to it, when you turn it back on, you'll hear it kind of in the background. It's almost like a version of a vinyl, like going backwards. Like
yeah, it's a...
Yeah, like... But I feel that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's just a little change in the sound.
Because it's in there, but it's not overwhelming. Okay, it's not a steel fucking guitar. Okay, I get it. But I think it's brilliant. This one, what I'm feeling, that was brilliant.
I'll have to listen for that
Yeah,
here.
you
I
didn't
am
hear it,
interested.
did you?
I did not hear
But I
it.
promise you it's in there.
It's in there right now.
I did not hear it or notice it. Let's jump back
I
in.
bet you will, though.
Then grin. Yeah, them old porch honks, man, they're at it again.
Well, it's gone now.
I caught it. I caught one.
Yeah, it'll come. And it's really cool. I think it's brilliant.
The chorus is great.
Doing fine, living life one day at a time. One day at a time.
Solo time.
Yeah. All day long.
All day long.
Honky doing fine, living life one.
And it also
James,
reminds me,
what do you rate that solo, bud?
like out of what? Out of 10?
Yeah.
Well, you do it's like a wrestling match, like out of 5 stars.
1.
It was a 1-star solo.
Yeah.
Man, that's not very
That's
good.
brutal. I'm sorry.
That is brutal, James.
I'm sorry, dude, but it was just a
like it,
pentatonic
though.
scale, just dun, 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 dun,
Did it
and it's
sound
all
cool?
it
I liked it.
was simple.
I can't put a number on it, though. I don't have the knowledge. He has more.
2.
It was a solo, but James
All
is
right, he went
saying
up to a 2.
James is saying on the technical scale, it's a 2-star
He went
solo.
up to a 2.
Like I could show you how to play that, Brandon, by the end of this show.
I could
Anyway,
play that solo, bro.
like to give a shout out to Bird for sending this song in, and it kind of goes in conjunctions with one of our first videos, and that tells us that people are paying attention.
It's real
right?
Kid Rocky.
Oh, there you go.
That's what, yeah, Kid Rocky.
But I like it. I did. Did you hear some of what I was talking about? Like
Yes, I did catch it. Yeah, the little.
Yes, it was a reverse vinyl sound.
I don't. Yeah,
Right.
but it was brilliantly mixed. I thought.
Yes, it was like almost like blended in as part of
Yeah.
the percussion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It was,
awesome.
it was like an egg shaker.
Yeah, it was
almost.
awesome. Awesome.
That's why I like about hip hop. Those little sounds you can incorporate. That's what's cool about it. But you have to have someone be able to play that live if you're gonna do it like we do, you know.
Or they just sample it, you know. We got a few more seconds here. We'll ride this out. We've all been to that kind of party.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a cool ending. I liked that. Now.
Yeah, it had that driving beat, you know.
Good job, Jeremy. That
Give
was
it up
Yeah,
for
good
Moccasin
job, Bert.
Creek. Thank you. What did you guys think? Let us know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video on the way out. We'll see you next time
Peace.
on The Real Reedy Reactions.
Peace.
And we'll move on.
Okay.
I remember you telling me last week. Just
Don't
because
be-
I say
This is not
it
the end.
doesn't mean it's the end of the show. Me and James are booking towards the door.
Right. Wait a minute. Where are you guys going?
This is for editing purposes only. All right.
We're going to do one brand new song now as well.
All right, let's do a new one.
Let's see here.
Best country song of all time. Man,
This week.
how can one song be the best country song of all time? I'm sorry, that is just hard for me to fathom. Of all time.
This is weird because we're getting a bunch of like playlists now.
Yeah, look up country music videos.
All time, that's hard to fathom. Oh, I can tell he's getting a little annoyed because the
Oh, we
Billboard.
should check this one out. I've heard a lot about this one.
Okay. Well, this is from 4 months ago, but either way, we'll still
4 months is still fairly new, huh?
still fairly new. We'll
This
do
was
it.
on the list of the top like 4 songs. This is a huge song right now.
Okay.
Here we go. Welcome to the channel, folks. Thank you very much for joining us here. Today we are going to react to Ella Langley. Y'all ever heard of her?
No.
Me
I
neither.
haven't. Don't hate me for it. Oh,
But this lady is joined by someone named Riley Green,
all right.
and the song is called You Look Like You Love Me. I'm not sure. We kind of just stumbled across this on YouTube, and we're giving it a shot. So
All right.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have no impressions of this. We know the name.
We have no vest, no sponsors.
We know a title. And this is so, guys,
And
I
the
can't
title
stress
is You
this
Look
enough.
Like You Love Me.
Because we've ran into this problem before, so I just want to clear this up before we get started, okay? We have no idea who this person is or what this song is.
We just dive in, guys.
We're just diving in here. We have no idea about any of this. So we could say some things, speculate on what we think about this person and who they are, just by based off of hearing their song. It just means that we're speculating. It does not mean that we're trying to give you cold hard information about this person. If we're interested enough, we'll go ahead and look it up after this video is over. If we're interested to find out more about the person in general. That's kind of how this works. So I can't stress that enough before we get started here.
I'm glad you got that off your chest.
It's been killing me, Pat. It's been killing me,
know.
brother. But here we go. Ella Langley, you look like you. You look like you love. It's a story song, folks. We got us a story song on our hands. Pat, first impressions.
Well, it's just like we just set it out, but I looked over again and I seen the whiskey being poured into the glass, and she's like, "You look like you love me." I'm like, I'm catching a tint of, I get fucking hammered, and you look like you love me. That's what I just was thinking of. For some reason, I went there. But I like her voice. I do like her voice. It's kind of cute. I would say it sounds like kind of a cute song, but like I said, the video told a different story.
It's neat. You don't get many story songs nowadays. James, what's your take?
It's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like you said, an older story song, and it's kind of try to staying like true to country,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
quote unquote country music. They're just trying.
Alleged.
Yeah, they're just trying to. It's cool. That's all. Yeah, it's cool. I really just got to hear more before I get my scissors out and start cutting these up.
Right off the bat,
That is our new saying, right? Alleged country music.
Yep.
That just covers everything, doesn't it?
well, guys, like I was saying, this is a story song, okay?
All right, tell
But
us.
beyond this, like, you know, this is a story song from the perspective of, I guess, a bar wench, or like a, you know, like an old time. I mean, well, I guess that's how they're doing the video, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But this could be anyone down at your local watering hole in modern day, in modern times.
Yeah, I started, the video was actually telling me a little bit different story than the actual lyrics.
It's a tale as old as time. And now it seems like we're going to get his perspective on it, is how it seems. So
They're
let's,
setting it up for that.
The old duet.
it's his side of the story.
All right.
So let's see what his perspective.
Bow and cute.
Okay, another directed by Quentin Tarantino, apparently.
Let's call it what it really is,
Yeah.
folks. It's another horror anthem. Is what it is, all right?
You go to the bar and you get drunk, you throw
And I'm
that
not-
song on there.
And I'm not just talking about the women. I'm talking about the men out there as well, folks. If you're a whore, you're a whore, and you know it. And you know what? God knows it. And he's not going to forgive you. Okay? He will forgive you for it, but you must repent. You must go to church and tell God, God, I am a whore. Please forgive me for my whoreness.
Help. There's a good New Year's resolution. I'm going to stop being a whore today.
I'm drunk and you look like someone who loves me.
I'm drunk.
You had me at hello, lady. I am sorry. We were entertaining, we were having fun, but that line just blew it to shit for me. It really did.
It was so fucking cheesy.
I'm like, really? Come on, man. We're so over this bar fucking shit, okay? We are so over it.
I can get why some people would like this, but then
Yes.
again, I don't have to care for it personally. I think they could have done better.
I kind of feel sorry for everybody that I made you sit through that fucking shit, you know. Great suggestion, James.
Thanks for the suggestion, man.
You're all about this fucking song.
Did someone?
That was James'
It was.
pick.
I remember from the list we were looking at last week. I remember the fucking just.
Oh, don't say it again. Okay.
It was James's pick.
Oh, it was James's. Oh no, it was off one of
But
the
hey,
top.
we're just picking, you know what I mean? We don't know. That's the whole point of this. We don't know.
But here, hey guys, remember this. Just remember a serious thing here. Have you ever gotten a song, you heard a song one time and you just didn't like it? It's like, I don't know, man. Everyone else is going all the shit about it. I just don't get it. And then you hear it again and you hear it again and it takes, but it grows on you. Next thing you know, you're like, how did I ever not like this song? But you know what I mean? It could be one of those.
Next thing you know, you're going, excuse me.
Because it gets forced down your throat.
You look like you love me.
I would get, I don't think she's a bad singer or anything. I think she, I'd check something else out from her. But this song overall, no, not doing it for me.
I just
It's like
don't.
they weren't even singing.
I
They was
just-
more like talking.
I just don't like how much it just seemed like so fun. So like just, I don't know. I just don't. All right. I have a right to my opinion, and my first, I don't really like it.
Story songs are always kind of like, unless the story is like really cool, it's just kind of a cop out. You know what I mean? To me, as far as like from a songwriting perspective.
Better look up and make sure it hasn't got any awards or
Excuse
anything.
me.
And then the chorus wasn't that great
They're
either.
gonna let us know.
I think I'll switch it now.
Speaking of let us know down in the comments what you
Yeah.
thought. Because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, that's what we want to know. What did you, thumbs up or thumbs down on this? And is there maybe another Ella Langley song that we should check out that's better than this one?
Yeah.
Or
I
Riley
think that's a
Green.
good way to go about it. Yeah, or the dude, I guess, which is Riley Green.
He seemed a little. Yeah.
I do like the way she sang. though. I do
Yeah.
like her voice.
For sure.
Yeah, she has a very good voice, but I just didn't like the song. That's all.
Yeah,
And
I didn't
I'm
really
sorry.
showcase her range if she.
Not
had it.
everyone likes every song, and my New Year's resolution was don't be so damn sensitive. And I'm just giving my opinion on something. That's all.
We like what we like, and we don't like what we don't like, guys. Right?
Yeah,
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, and I'm not being
That's the beauty of
negative.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying personally, I don't care for the song itself.
It's just not. Yeah.
Art is subjective. Let's wrap it up with this conversation. We wanted to talk about our favorite singers, right? Or who the best singers are.
Oh yeah, this will get people fucking going.
Yeah.
But if we get into this thing, you know, but it's kind of a thing. At the end of the day, it's all subjective, right? But what does it mean to you, Pat, just personally?
I have a list of favorite singers. Okay? And I have said there's a few singers, you know, but okay, I have a list of a lot of singers that are my favorite. I love listening to and stuff. But honestly, when it comes to music, I just feel like there's really no best of all time. So I guess I'd have to understand, like, is the question who do I think? I don't think there's a best ever.
So your take is that just the idea of even trying to breach the subject is kind of ridiculous, right?
Yeah, I think some people let music come through them differently and better sometimes to a whole new level. Like Michael Jackson's, and I can name a bunch.
James, what's your
Different genres or whatever, but it's still the music at the end of the day that puts the goosebumps on you and makes you feel something. Not saying that it's not like these great artists. I'm not saying it has nothing to do with them. It's part of their personality. But music, it's for everyone. And I can't say, hey, you're the best ever. And to me, it's almost arrogant to even, we went there as a society with record sales. And, I know what music does to me. Okay? And I've took up enough time with my bullshit, huh?
Well, it's art. It's subjective, but it's also, think about it this way, right? When we call it art,
I didn't give an answer.
artists will paint and they'll put their emotions into that paint and it's on that page.
Yes.
But when you're a musician or a singer, especially, you're constantly performing that art. And it's a whole different thing. Performance art, right? Mm-hmm. But we're also doing all those things. There's a performing art, but then there's also making art and the recordings. So it's hard. It's hard when we're talking about best ever and what it means to you. I think I think that's a very good point. James, what's your take on it?
Yeah, to me, it's a lot like science and religion, politics. People don't define what best really is. What does that mean? Like when you say he's the best singer, he's like, well, the best what kind of singer? Just nothing is defined. So when people talk about it, it's like we just shout past each other, not at each other, because we have no idea what the definition is we're even talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like the best singer of what? Because there's many different types of singers too. There are singers who don't write their own shit, and to me, they're glorified karaoke people. But then you have real singers who are singing the shit they write, and they put their own emotion into their own music, and you can't. To me, it's almost like there's two different types of fucking singers. There's karaoke guys who can sing other people's stuff great, but there's other singers who are just a notch above. the guys that can sing other people's songs better than the originals, and they also write their own music. To me, that's the best type of singer.
That's a good point.
That's all I got.
Yeah, you can't. It's like when you ask people like George, George Strait, okay? People would argue that he's the best. And they say that because of the albums he's sold. It's a price thing, and money is not that. That is not what it is. I would say if George Strait can still make me feel the music, like that's what's amazing about it, and he still does. He still can, absolutely. But does it make him the best of all time? Because I just don't think, and that's no slam to anyone. That's just the truth. I bet, somebody has to agree with me on that. There's really no room for a king.
There's no room for a king, and also...
Or a queen. I'm just being real.
And these guys that are on top of the Mount Rushmore, if you've seen in your interviews with these guys, if someone says to them that they are the best singer, they'll look at you and fucking laugh and say, no, there's way better singers out there than me.
Yeah. What about you, Buzz? What's your take?
Well, context and time is king. This is my closing thought on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it this way.
Okay.
The music or the singers that okay. There can be a singer that you completely loved as a child. Okay, you're always going to love that singer to a degree.
Absolutely.
You hear that person or that song or whatever, and it's going to bring you back to that time.
Yeah.
So it means different things to you as you age. But then again, you wouldn't, like, your answer today would be different than it would be at 6 years old, at 15 years old, or whatever, so... a lot of it has to do, as far as perspective, it goes with time.
Yep.
Where are you at in the timeline really kind of depends on a lot of your perspective. So just keep that in mind. And once again, just to reiterate why we even feel the need, like you said, there's no room for a king. No one's really truly the best. So why are we even debating it?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
and
that's how I feel.
And I don't mean that ignorant or bad, or just it's true.
For sure.
It's true. I just can't see someone being the absolute best of something that's a gift to us. We're vessels, man.
Exactly. At the end of the day, yes.
We're vessels.
Let us know down in the comments what you think.
Yeah.
What makes someone the best at something, whether it's singing, guitar playing?
Yeah.
What
Open
makes someone the best, and why? And why do we feel the need to make someone the best?
Yeah.
Let us know down there.
Yeah, why there's a need for that.
We want to thank you very much for joining us. This has been an awesome show.
It was so awesome. I just spilled coffee all over it.
Oh, man.
Make sure you
all right?
let us know that.
As long as you're all right.
Let us know that stuff down in the comments.
And I'm glad you didn't burn. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Leave a like on the video on your way out.
Fine.
Leave a like. Subscribe. All that good stuff. We'll see you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Real Reedy Show.
Yeah.
We're out, guys. See you later. Leave comments.